Welcome back to By the Book Bonus Bets. This is Meg McDonald. My name is Sia Najad. And Meg, it's resolution season.
Yeah.
But instead of coming up with our own resolutions,
Sure.
how about we cast some resolutions on others? So here are our 2025, or lead into 2025 resolutions upon who, Meg McDonald?
You know where I'm going with this. I'm predictable, and I, quite frankly, don't care because the Iowa State Cyclones are so due. Nothing good ever happens to this fan base. You remember last year, I generally have a future on the football team and the men's basketball team every single year. Real quick, Meg's first New Year's resolution, that's the first one, of course, for Iowa State, to win the Big 12 in college basketball, plus 240. Not a great number, but a decent number nonetheless.
Reasonable.
You're still getting plus money right before conference play starts. If you remember last year, Sia, I had a ticket on Iowa State to win the Big 12 in college basketball.
Mm-hmm.
It came down to the final regular season game versus the best team in the Big 12 last year, the Houston Cougars.
Mm-hmm.
And all they had to do was win for the two teams to split, right? Houston had already clinched a share of the regular season Big 12 championship. Final game on the road versus Houston, they lost. They were so close. And even in college football, how many weeks ago versus Arizona State, they make it to the Big 12 championship after everyone counted them out. They kept losing, but somehow squeaked in. That game was over in the first half because Cam Scatterbo ran all over them. They're so close. Like, we are so close to getting there, and we just can't quite. So I'm also, not just to win the Big 12.
Also.
Let's get to the second. Let's get to the second New Year's resolution, everyone in the control room. Because if we're going to do that, we're also going to be taking them to win a national championship as well in college basketball at 22-1. A number I'm much more interested in, obviously.
Yeah.
Excuse me, this defense is legitimate, right? And you have a very well-rounded team in Ames, Iowa right now. The fan base is amazing. They show up every single year. Hilton Coliseum rocks. I think the Iowa State Cyclones actually do have a chance to win the national championship this week. This year. Holy cow.
It would be great if you could
Am I
catch that
okay?
this week. But can I say, like, Iowa State does look different from last year because we know the defense is going to be there, great coaching, but they have a couple of scores, one in particular as well, that I think can actually get them across the finish line for the Big 12, but also for the national championship.
Let's go. We're due. New Year's resolution 2025.
My resolution is for us, the By the Book team, to stick to our guns. If you remember a few weeks ago, we had a verdict rendered by our mock jury to take the Buccaneers to win the NFC South. Well, that number kind of got out of control until last night when the Bucs dropped one to the Cowboys. Now, we can get the Bucs to win the NFC South at minus 140 at the Caesars Sportsbook. This is one of those situations where I'm going to just do the math and I'm going to take the better team. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers have Carolina left and the Spencer Rattler-led New Orleans Saints. You know who the Falcons have left? Their only competition?
Tell me.
Well, they've got Carolina as well. Should be kind of a layup, although Carolina playing a little bit better. Well, their other game happens to be against the Washington Commanders. That's going to be trouble for Atlanta. The Commanders are minus 210 to win that game on the money line. I look at the minus 210. I expect Washington to win that game next week at home. If they do, the Bucs just need to clean up against the Carolina Panthers and the Saints, and they're going to be back in front in the NFC South. So my resolution is to stick with what the jury rendered just a few weeks ago, and we're going to take that number. Now it's a bettable number. It wasn't bettable last week. It wasn't bettable the week before. It was in the minus threes, minus fives. Minus 140, I'll take that.
I love this team.
Yeah, it's fun.
I also laid the points with them last night versus Dallas. Dallas has kind of been sneaky as of late.
That's a feisty
which is
team.
Frustrating, but I love this Bucs team.
All right. Bucs minus 140. We got the plus 240.
Iowa State everywhere.
On Iowa State and the plus 2,000.
Do it on college football too.
You'll love to see it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's another edition of By the Book Bonus Bets. What's your resolution? Maybe tweet at us. Tweet at us, By the Book Bonus Bets. Give us your resolution. Anyway, we'll see you on By the Book Monday through Friday at 5:30. Until next time, that's Meg McDonald. My name is Sia Najad.